There's no voicing over when you're recording a video and you need the audio. So what is your name?
You go by name.
Yeah, but the people don't know your name. Okay, scratch the video then.
Is it video now?
It is videoing now.
Okay, alright. So you're gonna ask me questions?
Hey, I'm gonna ask you questions.
Okay.
So, in this video, I'm gonna ask him a series of questions about our relationship and me, and potentially he could ask me back. I said potentially. Now, first question. Do you want to give them your name?
No.
Why not?
That's the second question?
That's part 2 of the first question.
Because confidentiality.
Really?
Yeah.
Being secretive for what?
My name is Reese.
Okay, why you just didn't say that in the first place? Why you gotta be so difficult? And then you dig it in your nose. And I'm not cutting that out.
So? I know.
You. Okay, first question. How did we meet?
Like we drove to where we met that time. I'm just confused.
Wow, of course you gotta drive to get there. Are you gonna walk? What was your first impression of me?
Hold on, let me put some of this on. My lips are dry. You're gonna cut that out, right?
No.
Okay.
Why do you think everything I'm gonna cut out? You don't know what I'm gonna leave in, what I'm gonna cut out.
You said what now?
What was your first impression of me?
This girl is weird and scary. Like not scary as in I'm scared of her, but scary as in she kept looking back when we sat down. She kept like looking behind her and like looking fidgety and timid and stuff like that.
We were on the beach with a bunch of people.
But that's what the beach is for,
and
a bunch of people. I mean,
you could have been an abductor for all I knew. I was watching my back. I had just gotten to Florida. Let's just be honest. I had been there for a couple weeks.
All I'm saying is she was just acting all, what do you call that? Timid and like somebody's out to get her. I don't know if she had her goons trying to get me. She was just looking like, you know, I was like, what? But yeah.
What's the most memorable moment we've had together?
For me?
Yeah.
I would say when you were like, oh, this is my first time on a beach. And you were just like, wow, it smells weird and it looks weird and what's that noise and all of that. Yeah. It was like watching a child like go somewhere new for the first time.
I mean, that's how it was. I'd never been to the beach before.
Yeah. So yeah, I can say that. It was like, yeah, new memory unlocked. Core memory unlocked. She'll never forget that. That's how you want to be as a boyfriend, as a husband. You wanna put memories where they'll never forget it. So even if they leave and go find another partner and stuff, they'll never forget you because you unlocked some core memory. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tips for the men out there: stay toxic. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can be just saying when this camera cut off. Okay. What's something that I do that annoys you?
You don't know when to not talk. We can just sit in silence sometimes. You don't have to always be talking, you know. Just saying.
This is how you make sure that he remembers you, even when he doesn't want to remember you. Talk his ear off, regardless of what's happening. And then, if he loves you, he'll want to be around you, even though you're being annoying.
All I'm saying is, sometimes...
And then when he gets along by himself, sorry for cutting you off. When he gets along by himself, then he's going to wish you were there to talk his ear off.
You see what I mean? She never stops talking. I'm just saying. Sometimes it's okay to sit in silence and just chill. Just chill.
Wow.
So yeah, there's that.
What's my weirdest habit?
You pick your lips. Like, why would you do that?
Because there's dead skin on them.
Okay. That don't mean you have to sit down and pick at it and then your lips look like chopped liver after.
See, my thought process is you pick them, you put Vaseline or grease or ointment, whatever, chapstick on them, heal them, and then they'll be soft after because the dead skin's gone.
No, your lips look cheap, chapped, and black spots and everything.
Well, anyways.
Looking like, yeah.
That's my thought process.
Your thought process wrong.
What's a food that I can't live without?
You or me?
Me.
I don't know. What's a food that you can't live without?
Oh, you don't know me good enough then.
No,
Okay.
no. I mean, well, if we're being logical, you can't live without any type of food.
Stop
You
being
gotta
logical.
eat.
What's
You
a food
gotta
that I
eat to
like
get
a lot
substance.
that I wouldn't want to live without?
A food that you like a lot that you wouldn't want to live
And you're
without.
picky, so there's no food that you
Just
really...
hush. A food that you like that you would not be able to live without. This is your chips, your hot chips. Yeah.
I've been living without the hot chips.
And how's your quality of life without it? Huh?
Not very.
Huh? How
Not
is it?
very quality.
Okay, that's what I thought. So yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, now for the deeper questions, because I'm gonna do 3 because I want to get out and walk around. What's your proudest moment in our relationship?
I can't say because it's not fully complete yet.
So far.
So far?
Because it'll never be fully complete unless
No.
you break up.
Our proudest moment is coming on the 30th of this month, so I can't say it. I don't want to say it.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
So you don't want to say it before it happens?
Yeah.
Before it's finished?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay. And what's the biggest lesson we've learned as a couple?
I want to say, I can't say we've both learned this lesson, but from this relationship, I've learned how to be more patient. I don't know. I don't think you've learned shit.
Wow!
I'm being honest.
Wow, you don't think I've learned anything?
No.
I've learned that I have to take your emotions into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yeah,
you
right.
have your own feelings, and even if I don't agree,
Right.
they're your feelings.
You say that now.
I say that now, and I'm gonna still need some help implementing.
Right.
So, if we could relive any day together, which would it be and why?
I want to say the day that we got married.
Why?
Why? Because I think you were acting out and you need to fix that day because you just hitched up.
No, because we had a plan going into it, and then at the last minute you changed the plan, which corrupted the whole day. Not saying that it was your fault, but things didn't work out as I had planned it. We were supposed to go together and be together, and then we ended up in separate cars, having to drive separately everywhere. What was the point of just separate vehicles?
Because we were late, and if I had come to you,
No.
then we were going to
If you had to come on to me, we would have made it on time. We would have made it on time because I wouldn't have gotten lost, and we would have been able to go on in and go straight there. But instead, I was lost for a good 20 minutes before I even got there.
Well, anyways, that's the day I would want to redo over. But anyway.
And I'm still upset, so don't even.
Don't even what? I'm not even doing anything.
Which one of us is more stubborn and why?
You're more stubborn. And why? I don't know. Why are you stubborn?
Because I'm just more stubborn. Period. Anyways, describe me in 3 words.
Stubborn.
Wow, we just used another word. That's not one of them.
Talkative.
I said 3 words. What are you doing?
Oh, stubborn, talkative, and scary. You get scared easily. What do you call that? Not scary. That's not the word I'm looking for. Timid. Yeah.
I don't like any of those. Use words that I like.
Wow.
Come on now. Chop chop.
Jolly old mate. What words do you like? Since you want to describe yourself.
I'm not describing me. You're gonna use words that I like, but you're gonna describe me.
Okay, let me use some other words. In place of stubborn, I'll put.
Just shut up, because you're not in place of anything. You're not using those at all.
In place of stubborn, I'll put headstrong. She's a very determined person. How about that? Headstrong, determined to prove her point. She is very expressive. She likes to express her points extensively.
You're trying to say the same stuff without updating anything.
And she has a weak heart. You know, you have to be careful.
Weak heart.
Because you don't want to do something without prior notice, because then she'll get, you know. You're
acting like I'm gonna have a heart attack or something.
No, I'm not saying a heart attack. Your heart can't take certain stuff. You'll get all scared. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where'd you get one of that? Give me one of that. Yeah, so that's all I'm saying.
Well, anyway, since you want to call somebody headstrong, he's headstrong, number 1. Number 2.
What's number 2?
Be nice. I'm finding it.
It take you that long to find it?
It does.
I'm thinking. Headstrong. What's the word I'm looking for? Where you don't show much emotion sometimes.
Emotionless?
No. What is that? I can't think of the word. But anyways, he doesn't know how to show emotion. He's bland, and then wonders what he did wrong when he doesn't show any emotion. Which I guess he didn't do anything wrong, but it's just me. But anyways, that's besides the point. Number 3, I'll give you a good one. Karen. Since you did all bad ones for me, I'll give you at least.
I'm a Karen?
I'll give you at least.
I'm a Karen.
3. Did I say you're a Karen? I
you
said you're
Karen.
caring. CARING.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Anyways, this is all you get, because look at this. I can't work with this. But he's the star of the show. But you're not giving star of the show if you want to be nonchalant. That is the word. That is the word.
You sitting there thinking about that?
No, it just came to me when I was talking to you. Nonchalant. That's the word I wanted to use in a place of emotionless.
You know Drake have a song called Emotionless?
I don't listen to Drake.
No, he does. Want me to play it right now?
No. But anyways, yeah.
You want me to play it then?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all you get from us.
I thought you didn't want me to play it when you said yeah.
I did say yes, I don't want you to play.
Oh, okay. No, you don't want me to play it. That's what you said. So I just said yeah, I don't want you to play it.
Alrighty, guys. Whoever's watching this video, please put a prayer down below, because this is what I'm dealing with. I don't want your paper. I need to give you my paper. Yeah, that's all I got. Cut the cameras. Now you gotta smile for me. I don't know. I'm trying to get a thumbnail, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah. We're done. We're done. You okay? Did you have fun?
Yeah.
You like talking to me even though I talk too much?
Yeah. I never said you talk too much.
Yeah.
I said there are some times when we just need to sit and be quiet. We can sit and be quiet and just vibe together. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. You feel me?
Alright. Well, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you had a favorite moment in this video, leave it down below. But I doubt you have a favorite moment, because I was the star of the show and I was asking him questions and he barely had any answers.
I answered all of your questions.
Barely had any answers. He was nonchalant this whole video.
I answered all of your questions. I actually answered all of your questions very well, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, you need to get a haircut.
I do.
Well, anyways, at least we took this time to record a video and we have 30 minutes left. Now we got 30 minutes to go around. Or 30 plus minutes to go around, since you're saying sitting in this car is going to take up more energy.